Good morning, everyone. Today I am Anjali Pant of class 12C from Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1 Roorkee, and I am here to elaborate the popular folk dance and folk music of our varied culture state Karnataka. Kathak, Bharatnatyam, Salsa, Dandiya, community dance. These different styles found in one country. That's why this presentation is under ABSB. Yes, Ek Bharat Sarvashresht Bharat. Now, moving on to my presentation, that is folk dance and folk music of Karnataka. So, our first dance is Yakshagana dance. Yakshagana is a traditional folk theatre developed in Dakshina Kannada, Udupi, Uttara Kannada, Shimoga and western parts of Chikamagalur district in the state of Karnataka and in Kasaragod district in Kerala that combines dance, music, dialogue, costume, makeup and stage techniques with a unique style and form. It is believed to have evolved from pre-classical music and theatre during the period of Bhakti movement. It is sometimes simply called Ata or Ata, meaning the play. Second folk dance is Dolu Kunitha. Dolu Kunitha is a major popular drum dance of Karnataka, which is accompanied by singing. It provides spectacular variety and complexity of skills. Women around the presiding deity of Bireshwara, chiefly worshipped by the Kuruba Godas of Karnataka. It presents both entertainment and spiritual edification. Our third folk dance is Naga Mandala dance. So, Naga Mandala dance is a form of snake worship that is predominant in the coastal district of Dakshina, Kannada and Udupi. This traditional dance form is interesting to watch. The origin of Naga Mandala is rooted in human curiosity because, as we all know, snakes have always been a subject of affright and wonder in India. Their slithering movement and mystifying appearance are a matter of interest. Besides, snakes are feared and revered as they are associated with Lord Shiva. Naga Mandala probably originated in Karnataka from such beliefs. Naga Mandala portrays the divine unification of male and female snakes. This is a long ritual where the performers are resplendently dressed. Traditionally, it takes two people to perform this act. The ritual takes place at night and ends at dawn. The first priest of the Patri inhales areca flower and next the male snake, and the second priest of Nakaknika, that is a female serpent, sings and dances around a detailed serpent design. Now, the next dance form is Bhuta Aradhani, and the image of this dance is justifying the name. So basically, Bhuta Aradhani or devil worship is very common in coastal town of Karnataka. Ideal representing Bhutas are taken out in a procession to the beating of drums and bursting of firecrackers. As the procession ends, the idols are placed on pedestal with a soft and jingling bells. A dancer whirls round in imitation of devil he represents. Frantically pacing up down, he enters into possessed state and acts as an oracle. Now talking about the performance, so Bhuta Da Kola is performed by a trained person who is believed to have temporarily become a god himself. The performer displays an aggressive outlook, dances fearlessly, and perform multiple rituals. This performer is feared and respected in the community and is believed to give answer to people problem on behalf of the god. Drum and music gave company to the dancing and puja rituals. By praying together during Bhuta Da Kola, the community seeks God blessing, prosperity, and ready dance of various problems the community is challenged with. So, our last topic of our presentation is folk music of Karnataka. Karnataka possesses an attractive tradition in the relaying of folk and classical music. The rich heritage of music of Karnataka can be credited to the Vijayanagara and Vudiyar king, who themselves were great supporters of music and literature.